Good day, everyone. So good to see you again. So I am Chari Fe Duterte and my group mates, namely Januaris Cañete, Gretel Mantalaba, and Limar Saptukia. So in this learning video, we will discuss and share to you our insights regarding to our chosen approach, methods, and techniques in teaching mathematics. So we choose the using patterns approach, and furthermore, or on the other hand, allow us to share and define the key points for this type of approach and its learning theory or theories. And to start with, let's define first what is using pattern approach.
So first question, what is the approach all about? So the approach is all about using patterns. So in mathematics, a pattern is a repeated arrangement of numbers, shapes, colors, and so on. The pattern can be related to any type of event or object. If the set of numbers are related to each other in a specific rule, then the rule or manner is called a pattern. And sometimes patterns are also known as a sequence. So patterns have at least 3 rules in the mathematics classroom. So first, generating and using patterns typically require students to practice basic skills such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And second, students can identify and generalize patterns to make predictions and solve problems. And third, and most importantly, patterns stimulate by noticing or noticing a pattern regarding the y-intercepts of linear equations or regarding the term-to-term in sequence. Students discover mathematical truths and they glimpse the interconnectedness of mathematics. So second question, what is the teacher's role? So first, teachers need to understand what they teach and when possible to understand it in several ways. Comprehension of purpose is very important since using patterns approach is somehow a complex approach, so teacher must use visual to facilitate learning, providing individualized instruction to each student by promoting interactive learning. Help children how to make logical connections and using skills. So teacher must prepare effective lessons and instructions that help students learn.
What is the learner's rule? The learner's rule is to actively listen to others, think, make comments, discuss ideas, ask questions, read, write, talk, observe, and listen for understanding. They involve and interact with their classmates and their teachers, participate in classroom discussions, and act in a receptive manner. Also, patterns help them to make predictions because they begin to understand what comes next. They also learn how to make logical connections and use reasoning skills. Patterns can be found everywhere in our daily lives.
The theory or theories that support this kind of approach, which is a using patterns approach, is or are first is the Bruner's concrete pictorial approach or the CPA, and second is the discovery learning approach. So at the first instance, let's have a deep understanding on our chosen learning theory uh, for our chosen approach. So using patterns can be used and can be taught by creating visual representations or effects. So Bruner's concrete pictorial approach, or the CPA, really fit or support this type of approaches, techniques, and methods in teaching mathematics because it uses a physical and visual aids to build a child's understanding and abstract topics. So in this theory, it will help a learner to picture out or to visualize things, whether it is an abstract representations or other representations, most especially in and dealing mathematics. So second learning theory that fits and supports using pattern is the discovery learning. So from the word discover, so that's the learners are going to explore and find different patterns about mathematics. So they are visualizing and creating a creative as abstract representations to build a best pattern in connection of mathematics. So discovery learning approach is serve as a powerful instructional methods in which it guides and motivates learners to explore, discover, and come up informations and concepts in order to construct new ideas using patterns of mathematics. So that would be our learning theory that supports our learning approach, which is a using pattern approach.
My answer to the question of do you think math can be taught using this approach? Support your answer. Yes, because we all know that learning mathematics is really hard to understand without any approach that is used in teaching mathematics. So it can be taught using patterns approach. It can challenge the learners to use the higher order thinking skills and emphasis exploration, investigation, conjecture, and generalization. So it helps the learners to apply both inductive and deductive reasoning. In groups or individual, the learners explore, analyze, and apply mathematics to a variety of mathematical and real-world situations and problems. So in learning mathematics doesn't have to be serious at all. Let us learn mathematics with fun.